Hey Leo, what's up? Welcome to your weekly reading. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your love and your support. I appreciate you guys. We're going to see what's going on for you for the week ahead. See what you guys need to look out for, what you should be aware of, messages from spirit. If this reading helps or resonates, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box down below. Let's get into this, Leo. Let's see what's happening, what's going on for you for this next week. We have Mars moving into your sign somewhere this week. I don't remember when. I think it could be Sunday. I'm not sure. So you will be feeling the vibes of that. I think it'll be really positive for you. You're probably going to feel very motivated, very driven, very fiery, confident, bold, risky. So that should be fun. But yeah, let's start off with some animal cards, see what the vibes are looking like for the week ahead, and then we'll get the specifics of the rest that you should look out for. We have the crow. I'm going to get you one more. That's way too many, Spirit. Give me just one more for Leo. Or should I just go with one card? You know what? This is a weekly reading. Let's just stick to one animal card, okay? So then we can spend more time with the tarot, more of the specifics, okay? So this week ahead, you guys do need to pay very close to your intuition. Your intuition's on point. Your intuition knows the truth, the answers you have within you. You need to pay attention to that, okay? There's something that you're sensing about a situation, about a person, about an event. You're picking up on the vibes. You're able to see things before it happens, like intuitively. Pay attention to your dreams too, by the way. There might be some deep symbolism going on in the dream world, messages from your higher self, messages from your intuition that will confirm a lot of what's going on in your physical world. So pay very close attention to that. Spirit this week really is wanting you to put more of a focus towards, yourself, self-study, writing, journaling, meditating, kind of sitting with yourself, sitting in your own presence, and just like allow your mind to open up to receive messages from spirit. Okay, you guys are intuitive as fuck. So you need to, if you're wanting to expand on your abilities, your intuition, your gifts, your psychic abilities, all shapes and sizes, all many different forms that you can, everybody has different gifts and shit. But if you're wanting to expand on that, basically Spirit says that you got to carve out the time to make it more of a priority. And when you do that, you can experience huge upgrades in your gifts and abilities. And like, again, the more that you practice, the more stronger it will be, the more accurate and the more like specific, or, just the more you practice it, the better you'll be, the better it'll become. So keep it up. You might even be seeing crows. Crows might be following you, or maybe this is a sign to feed birds, feed them bread, feed them seeds. I don't know, just like feed them something. Like maybe that's a message saying like, hey, like help out the birds. It's 444, so we'll just go with it. Okay, random ass message. But yeah, there's something here you could be getting clarity on or seeing differently. Something could be like there's something about change or transformation. Crows are known for like community as well. How they're able to there's telepathic communication that they share with their community, with their tribe. So you might even be communicating with someone on like a telepathic level. If like you have a very deep spiritual connection towards someone, it's like you're telling them something, or you're speaking to them, but without actually like speaking to them directly. Like you're sending them messages through your thoughts, through the dreams. Like you might even be dreaming of someone, and like something like that. It's very interesting. So let's get into the tarot. Let's see what's going on for you. I'm needing, what deck should I use for you? I need one that has like a kind of crow vibe. You know what? I haven't used this gold foil deck for a while. It's super like reflective and shit. You might not be able to see the cards, but I haven't really used this deck too much recently, and it's fairly new, so I feel drawn to use this deck for you guys. So what's going on for Leo for this week ahead? What do Leos need to know, look out for, be aware of? Any insight, wisdom, guidance for my Leo gang? What's going on for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next 7 days? Show me clearly. Okay. Talk to me, Spirit. We got the Ace of Wands. We have the Page of Cups. Seven of Cups. We have these two cards fell out. What do we got? Tower reverse and the Nine of Wands. Okay, so we got Scorpio energy out here. Could be dealing with a Scorpio or got Scorpio placements. Man, it is kind of hard to see these cards. I'm not even going to lie. Whatever. Okay, Ten of Wands is at the bottom. Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and Temperance, Sag energy. So let's talk about this. So for the week ahead, you have some sort of offer come in. You have an offer coming in. This could be in regards to a connection, a relationship, a person. I know you can't really see the cards. I'm so sorry. But anyways, starting off with this Ace of Wands, there's a strong attraction that you feel guided towards this new direction, this new path, this new adventure. All right. It feels very fun. It feels very lighthearted. It feels like pretty good. Right? If you're dealing with a person, you're feeling very connected to them, you have an attraction towards them, there's an emotional connection that is developing, it's growing, and you know, you're like, I think this is worth exploring. Or you're questioning if it's worth exploring, because the next card we have out is the Seven of Cups. So you have lots of options, or you might have a lot on your plate this next week or so. And Spirit is saying that you do need to lower down your options or make up your mind or choose a path or choose what you want to give your attention to. Because there's only one wand, right? There's only one match. There's only one match, and you have all these different candles that you want to light, right? Imagine I got one candle here. Imagine if I had like 10 candles and only one match. Like, oh, well, you could light one and then another and then another. But like, what one are you going to light first, right? Yeah, sure, you can have them all, but you got to start with one. So where are you starting? We have the Tower reversed. Scorpio energy. So this can talk about resistance. This can talk about repeating cycles. And with that being paired with the Nine of Wands, there's a little bit of like this stubbornness here. Like there's this difficulty of like going with the flow, or feel like you could be overcomplicating matters or not listening to your intuition here. And by you not listening to your intuition is like keeping you repeating some sort of cycle or something like that. You could be missing certain signs or missing, you might be ignoring the signs or ignoring messages from Spirit, or like overlooking some sort of detail. Like you're missing the clue, or you're missing some sort of cue, or there's something that doesn't make sense to you with the Seven of Cups. You're feeling confused about something. You're feeling like this doesn't make sense. Okay, and then at the bottom we have the Ten of Wands, which can be a pretty heavy energy, feeling pretty weighed down, feeling pretty burdened. You might have a lot on your plate. That with the Seven of Cups, like a lot is on your mind, a lot that you are carrying, a lot that you're trying to just juggle in general. And there's a gap here, okay? We also have that Five of Pentacles kind of representing lack, representing something that's missing, feeling unsupported, feeling unseen, feeling ignored or pushed away. Just overall vibes that are kind of lingering. It's like this feels kind of challenging. Like things feel a lot more challenging than it needs to be, or than you expected it to be. About some sort of wish fulfillment, Nine of Cups and Temperance. It's like you're trying your best to keep a positive attitude. You're trying your best to stay positive and stay hopeful about this. But there is part of you that's just like, this is requiring a lot of work. This is actually taking a lot more effort than I expected. Or wait, this is kind of not what I had in mind or had prepared for, what I had envisioned. Like, is this it? Is there something else? Is this actually what I want? Like you're starting to kind of question something. You're questioning if you should put your energy towards something or someone or a path, or you're kind of like feeling a little bit lost in the current. And there's a little bit of resistance here, or like there's a bit of like you're wanting to continue fighting for something. Like with this Nine of Wands, like there's determination here. Like you're not going to quit or give up, but the Tower reverse, I feel like you're kind of postponing this tower from falling. Like one way or another, it's going to come crumbling down. and you're kind of just like, maybe we can postpone it. Maybe we can, push it aside and wait a little bit longer and give it a little bit more time. But Spirit's saying, well, eventually it's still going to lead to the same outcome. Eventually this tower is going to crumble one way or another. So do you want to deal with it now or later? You're like, well, I don't know. Maybe never. It's like, well, that's not really a choice. Like, what is this reading? Okay, let's do a little bit of clarifying. Let's get into this Ace of Wands. Why is the Ace of Wands here for Leo? What's this Ace of Wands about? Tell me the Ace of Wands for Leo. Okay, look, Page of Cups. So this just tells me that this Ace of Wands and Page of Cups is in combination. So I'm actually going to clarify these cards together, okay? Because this just gave me confirmation. So, okay, Spirit, I hear you loud and clear. So tell me the Ace of Wands, Page of Cups for Leo. So Page of Cups is normally like communication, expression of emotion, some sort of like emotional offering. Ace of Pentacles here, some sort of offer here that could be something about like the long term or the future, or like it holds a lot of potential. Okay, we have this Four of Swords in the reverse though. Like there is some sort of like anxiousness or nervousness, or you're not feeling very calm about this, or there's some sort of doubt that you could be experiencing. Some of this Ace of Wands, Page of Cups, you're questioning the longevity of something. You're questioning, Seven of Swords. You're questioning, can you trust this? Three of Swords is at the bottom. Strength, there's your energy, and the Three of Wands, and the Five of Cups. You don't want to get disappointed again. You don't want to get hurt again. So you're taking a closer look at something. There's the Three of Wands. Because you don't want to get caught up in like something a tangled mess. If you were to give this a chance or pursue this or see where this goes, like there is hesitation here because something is, you need to pay attention to this, Leo. You're feeling this way for a reason. And it's very important that you don't ignore your intuition, because I am sensing like you might just kind of like shove it aside and continue to stay down this path. And I'm wondering, like, is that the smartest, wisest thing? That's something you got to figure out. But honestly, I feel like Four of Swords reverse, the Seven of Swords, there's some info that it's not available to you yet, or like you could be overlooking the details or overlooking your intuition or overlooking something. There's something that you aren't seeing, you're not paying attention to, or you could be even in denial about. Even the Seven of Cups can be an energy of delusion here, right? Where you're kind of just like up in the clouds, not in reality at all, missing the freaking picture. Like, okay, Leo, what is up with that? What is up with that? Okay, let's move on. Let's look into the Seven of Cups. Because now you're kind of like confused about this offering, and if you could trust it or not. Okay. All right, Seven of Cups for Leo for this week ahead. Tell me about the Seven of Cups for Leo. So your mind is kind of like everywhere at this point. Your mind, your emotions is kind of scattered. You're kind of like all over the map about this. Seven of Cups for Leo for the week ahead. Page of Pentacles. Wow, really? Okay. Ace of Cups reversed along with Five of Cups and Death. So you feel like something just randomly came to an end, or something didn't work out. It had potential, or you thought that there had potential. You thought there's potential for this, but for whatever reason, it isn't working / didn't work out, or it's just not going anywhere. Ace of Cups reverse, like there's nothing to give to this. Or it's like it turns out it wasn't what you thought it was. And so Five of Cups and Death, it's like you're needing to kind of accept this and let this die out. But like I said, with the Tower reverse and the Nine of Wands, I see that there's resistance, like you don't want to give up on it. King of Swords, Page of Swords, and the Eight of Wands is at the bottom. Like, you're needing to look at the facts here. There could be some sort of conversation here with the Page of Wands and the Eight of Wands. Oh, sorry, no, Page of Swords and the Eight of Wands can definitely represent some sort of communication. You may be needing to speak your truth here with the King of Swords. You're pretty serious about this matter too, or like there's an important conversation that's needed in order for any confusions to be cleared up. Maybe you're trying to figure out where something went wrong. Like, how did I end up in this mess? Look, Three of Wands and the Devil. Like, how did I end up here? How did I end up here again? How did I end up in this position again? How did I do this to myself again? How did I miss the signs? How did I miss the... Let's look into the Tower reversed. Talk about this Tower reversed for Leo. I don't know, guys. Like, Ten of Wands and that Five of Pentacles kind of feels like lost energy. I'll get there, okay? I'm getting ahead of myself. But there's this vibe of, like, some sort of loss. Or, like, missing. Oh, my God. The Tower just fell out again. Oh, my God. It fell on the ground. And guess what? It's now in the reverse. So, like, there's resistance to some sort of change. There's resistance to some sort of gradual change. Or... well, for some, it's gradual. Not every one of you is. But there's resistance. Or it's like you're struggling with, like, accepting the fate of something. And again, Nine of Cups, it's like you're trying to stay hopeful about this because you're kind of, like, refusing to accept that something's over or that this is finished. Tell me this Tower reverse for Leo. Knight of Swords. Like, this feels, there's this urgency of something. Tell me the Tower reverse for Leo. Justice. Wheel of Fortune. Like, you're determined to make this work, or you're determined to, you don't want to give up on this. Like, you're determined to turn things around. You're determined to make it work. You're determined to fight for this or, yeah, to, like, switch things around. Like, you don't want to just, like, give up and walk away so quickly. It's weird. It's like, normally I have more to say, but, like, that's all I'm getting from this. At the moment. Like, you're determined to have the positive outcome that you want. Point blank. But, like, is that what your intuition is telling you? Or is that what your logic, your brain is saying? Is that your ego? Are you listening to, is that what your intuition is telling you to do? Or are you just struggling with accepting something? And you're just, like, in denial. Like, what is this? Only you will know. Only you will know. Nine of Wands. Let's look at the Nine of Wands. I don't know. This is like, is this worth the fight? Is this worth the struggle? That's up to you, Leo. Is it worth the struggle? Is this worth fighting for? For some it is, for some it ain't. So that will be your choice. Nine of Wands. You could be feeling a little hurt by something, or a lot, actually. That Five of Cups earlier. Six of Cups. So some of you, there's, like, past energy connected to this. You might want, some of you, this is like you're unable to move on from someone from your past. You're really we have the Lovers and the Nine of Wands. Your reading has been consistently giving me replicates, double confirmation, like, almost every single card that I clarified, we had the same card come out. So I'm like, okay, this is clearly for somebody out there. So you are determined to get back to how things used to be. you don't want to give up on this, or whoever I'm speaking to. You can always swap the roles, Leo, if this ain't you. Maybe this is someone you're dealing with or connected to. But we have a Six of Cups energy where it's like there's past memories, you're holding on to how things used to be, and you want to have more of that. There's like, no, we can get back to how it used to be. You're holding on to the potential of what it used to be. And you're like, it could be there, that we could get that spark again. We could renew it and bring it back to how we could restore this back to its original factory settings. That's literally what I just heard. Factory settings, like restore it back to factory, like as brand new, as good as new, right? That's what you're hoping. That's what you're determined. That's what you're telling yourself here. So we have the Fool, we have the Lovers, Aries and Gemini energy, and then with that Nine of Wands again, where you're like, you're willing to do whatever it takes to like meet someone in the middle. This is representing some sort of commitment, and so you're branching off, or there's some sort of new start, or like you're determined to have a new start or a new beginning. Or if this is like reconciliation energy, it's like you're determined to like win this person over, have this opportunity come back around. Like you're not wanting to give up on this. You're wanting to fight for this. You have a lot of love here. King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. Like, this is all I want. That's all I want. I just want this to work. Is this worth the struggle though? Really? Because the Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands is telling me that this is a struggle. Like, so is this worth the struggle, Leo? Let's see. Five of Wands and the Five of... Oh, I'm saying it backwards. Ten of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. Is this worth the struggle? Is this worth... Because some of you might be losing out on money. Some of you... That's for somebody. You might be losing out on money. If you're like... Maybe, for example, it's like... If this isn't work, it's like you're giving someone chance after chance after chance. Or even in a relationship, you're giving someone chance after chance after chance to prove themselves. And it's just like you keep putting yourself at a loss here. But you're like choosing to believe in the potential. Talking about the Ten of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. Is this worth the struggle? Four of Wands, it's sideways. It's not upright, it's not reversed. It's kind of like, well, it's 50-50. For some, this can be repaired, this can be built, the foundation's there, and it just needs some tweaking. And for some, it's like, nah, like if this is not stable, this is not reliable, this is something that might not be worth the fight. So it's kind of like 50-50. It's literally like heads or tails. Like, it comes down to you, Leo, what you want to do about this. Seven of Swords coming out. Some of you though, you might be sabotaging yourself by holding on to this when you could be, you could be delaying your own progress. You could be delaying your own growth, your own movement. Chariot reverse. You could be slowing yourself down by holding on to this, because it's kind of like you got to know when enough is enough, if it's worth the fight, or if it's worth just kind of waving the white flag or giving up. Like, for some, it's kind of like, oh, it's fading away. Okay. Whatever I was going to say, it's fading away. So I'm not even going to force it. But some of you, you're forcing something, and it's like you're getting clear signs like, no, this isn't for you. Stop forcing it. But like, you're in denial about it. You're ignoring it. For others, it's like, for some of you, I guess you'll know if you're forcing it or not. You'll know if you're forcing it. But I feel like, I don't know, whatever. I mean, I'm not going to put my own emotions into this. Like, you do you, Leo. But some of you are forcing something, and some of you're just like determined no matter what, you're going to make it work. How about the Nine of Cups and Temperance? You're like, I got enough patience. I will do this till the day I die. I don't care. I don't care if it takes me weeks, months, years, till I'm 90 in my deathbed. I'm not going to give up. I have patience, and I'm willing to wait. I'm willing to do whatever it takes. Well, if that's what you want, then by all means, it's your freaking life. You do you. But some of y'all, if you kind of had questions, your doubts, you're like, am I forcing this? Is there something else? Then you need to pay attention to that, because you're feeling that way for a reason. And you might be getting clear indications like, yeah, maybe you are forcing things. Maybe this isn't meant for you. Maybe there's something else, right? But whatever, it's your life, right? It's your life. If this is what makes you happy, then great. Then I don't even think I'm going to clarify the Nine of Cups and Temperance. Because if you are patient and if you're willing to wait it out, then that's on you. That's your life. That's awesome. Great. I hope it works out for you. I really do. Some of you, though, you need to just surrender and let things happen / unfold or crumble the way it's meant to. So it feels like it's a 50-50 split group in this reading. Some of you give it a chance. Some of you give up. It's your life, dude. So we'll leave the reading here. Hope this is helpful. Hope this is insightful. I'm going to let you go. Okay? Take it easy. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box down below. And I'm going to let you guys go. Okay, Leo, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.